Welcome into Vikings Now. I am Will Scott. I apparently did a good enough gritty the other day during the live watch party that they're letting me finally host some Vikings videos. We'll be joined by producer Patrick Seaman here in a second. We're still breaking down the big win here on Overreaction Monday. The greatest comeback that we've ever seen, and it might stay that way for a very long time. You're down 33-0 at halftime. You complete the biggest comeback in NFL history, beating the Colts 39-36 and beating Jeff Saturday on a Saturday, which a lot of people did not think was possible. We're going to talk about some crazy stats here in a second related to Kirk Cousins. But first, I want to get you guys our Skull stats of the day. The Vikings have won this season 10 score games, which ties the 2019 Seattle Seahawks for the most in NFL history. So the Vikings right now have won 11 games. 10 of those have come by one score. That is absolutely crazy. The guys are getting it done in the clutch. I want to know, where are you watching from? Vikings Nation is global. We know this, so I want to hear from y'all down in the comments section. Where are you watching from? We're filming from our Chat Sports studios in Dallas, Texas. Where are you watching us from? This is another little trivia thing. Guess the player who was the highest graded Vikings player following their historic performance versus the Colts. A lot of y'all might say Kirk Cousins because he threw for over 400 yards in the second half, but it was actually Duke Shelley, the highest graded player with an 89.3 grade, according to PFF. Here's why. 6 targets, just 2 receptions allowed, 2 pass breakups, 3 tackles, and a coverage grade of over 88. Seeps, he was awesome, man.
Well, he was fantastic, especially you don't expect to get that type of performance out of a guy that's probably 5th on your depth chart. But he ended up playing over Cameron Dantzler, which we'll get into a little bit later, but an 88.4 coverage grade, 3 tackles. He had a huge pass breakup on 3rd and 8, too, late in the game. I thought he was fantastic.
And a lot of people are going to point to the offense for that comeback because the offense obviously exploded in the second half. But you have to give the defense a lot of credit as well, only allowing 3 second-half points. That allowed the offense a chance to get back in the game, and Duke Shelley was leading the way there defensively.
Yep, 100% agree. I mean, the Colts only had 6 points or 3 points in the second half. Credit to the defense.
Let's talk about some of these corners. Cameron Dantzler, he was healthy, but only played 2 snaps, kind of leading the way for Duke Shelley to get a lot more involved. And we'll see kind of how this depth chart shakes out throughout the rest of the season. But I think Duke Shelley certainly earned some more playing time based on his performance. Do you think he can keep this up? Type Y for yes, type in for no down in the comment section. Go down and let me know. Now let's talk about Kirk Cousins. Ice, baby. He has been unbelievable. Here's what he's done in his past 2 games. 6 touchdowns, 2 picks, 885 yards. He currently is 6th amongst the NFL passing leaders, just behind Josh Allen, Burrow, Brady, Herbert, and Mahomes. So Kirk Cousins in some elite company right there. Also top 5 in passing touchdowns. And, man, if he can keep this up, Seeps, this is a Vikings team that absolutely could go all the way.
All the way, especially. And it's going to come down to Kirk Cousins because, like I said this whole season, the Vikings have the weapons. You got Dalvin Cook, Jefferson, KJ Osborne, Thielen, Hockenson. It's just going to come down to Kirk, like he did yesterday, performing at that high level, and he can really put up some numbers with the weapons these guys have. Tied for 5th, actually, with your guy Tua. But guys like Kirk Cousins, too, I feel like they don't really get the respect they deserve in the league.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins certainly underrated, and I think a lot of people are going to talk about this Vikings team and say, they're not contenders because they have Kirk Cousins. I will show them this. 417 yards
Incredible.
In the second half alone. This is not the game. This is the second half. 28-42, 417 yards, 4 touchdowns, a pick. That is why the Vikings completed the biggest comeback in NFL history. Show Kirk Cousins some love down the comment section. Spam 8 down in the comment section. Seeps, man, he's been awesome. Did he bring the chains back? I know they didn't have a flight because it was a home game.
He actually wore in his post-game press conference. He had a sweet Vikings blazer.
Ooh,
so he had a nice little tie
okay.
on. He was looking good, man. He was looking good.
He's always looking fresh. And I wonder if he had a receipt from where he bought that Vikings blazer. Y'all have receipts. I'm sure you do because there's a lot of holiday shopping to do. then go download Fetch. Fetch Rewards is going to take care of you because they're going to give you all these points, which you can turn into gift cards, whether you're shopping at Target, Walmart, grocery shopping, or even at your local mom and pop shop. You can earn reward points by scanning your receipts with Fetch. You can also connect your Amazon account and your email to earn points on all your e-receipts. Use my link to download, chatsports.com/fetch, promo code chat. Sign up for 5,000 points when you scan your first receipt. That's the equivalent of a $5 gift card. As you accumulate points, you can click on redeem in the Fetch app and choose from hundreds of stores or restaurants to get those gift cards from. I just redeemed a Starbucks gift card, got a peppermint mocha. It was fantastic. Got me in a good mood to start my day. The 5,000 bonus points offer, though, only available for limited time. You're going to get those points after you scan your first receipt. So go download the app and use that link, chatsports.com/fetch, promo code chat to get those points. Free rewards on everything you buy. It's a great deal. Go and take advantage, especially during this week. I got to go do all my holiday shopping more. I'm going to have like 20 million receipts, so I'm going to have a lot of points to spend with Fetch on those gift cards. Let's talk about KJ Osborne now. He really stepped up, and I was really impressed with him. We just talked about Duke Shelley's impact, but offensively, Osborne really kind of led the way amongst the wide receivers. 10 receptions, 157 yards, and a touchdown. Been one of the unsung heroes this year for the Vikings. Obviously, we're going to talk about J.J. and Thielen and even Hawkinson, but Osborne was fantastic. But Jefferson also turned in a really good game. He continues to dominate and be arguably the best wide receiver in the league. 123 yards, 12 receptions, a touchdown against the Colts. He has been, honestly, I know they're never going to give a wide receiver the MVP, but this might be the year to do it with the year that JJ's having. He currently leads the NFL in receiving yards. He's jumped Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, and A.J. Brown round out the top five. Do you think JJ is going to stay number one there, Seeps?
I think he's going to stay number one. If you also look at the bottom, he needs a 341 yards to catch Calvin Johnson's all-time single-season receiving record. Obviously, Megatron only did in 16 games. Jefferson gets that extra game, but I think he's got a chance. I mean, that's only averaging about 110, 11, 12 yards over the last 3 games. We'll see. Could he be the first receiver to hit 2,000 yards?
110 yards is a layup for JJ.
That's a layup. That's an off day.
He absolutely could do it. Tyreek Hill right behind him, number 2 amongst the NFL leaders. Let's get you an injury update now on Christian Darrisaw. He struggled with cramps against the Colts. We do have an update from KOC on him. Huge day for Christian to come back and be a major part of that. You need your offensive line to show up and handle their business, which against a really good front they were able to do. He was able, obviously, to come back in the game, help contribute in a huge way to winning. I'm sure he'll be sore, but we'll keep you posted. That's what Kevin O'Connell's saying about Darrisaw. Thanks so much for 9,000 subscribers. We really appreciate it. We hit it during our live watch party. Producer Patrick Seaman, he runs the channel. He's doing an unbelievable job. Let's get to 10,000 before the playoffs because the Vikings will go on a deep playoff run. You want to stay in the loop with all the Vikings' latest news and rumors.